how are you? My name is Catalina and I am a self-love coach. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to get unstuck with self-love. So let's start with what is this feeling of being stuck. Being stuck, I felt stuck like 2 years ago when I saw that life was moving, but I wasn't. Like I felt that whatever I did, I was like in a jackmate. Like something was holding me back. I didn't even know what it was. Like nothing was changing. And even though I was trying, I was like, what do I do? So then self-love hit me in the face in Bali. And ever since, I have healed so many things and I have realized how to get unstuck and how to reconnect with myself and how to use the magic of self-love and self-care and positive thinking and mindfulness and being present to go after my dreams and chase everything that I want. So we can have this feeling of stuckness in any area of our life. We could have it in our career, in our finances, in our home environment. We could have it in our romantic relationships, in our friendships. We could have it in even more than one area. And everybody goes through this. Everybody experiences like this stuckness. Like for me, it was, for example, like seeing that some of my friends were getting married or having kids or getting promoted in their career or finding the love of their life. And I was like, I'm here doing nothing. And then I realized that I had to tune inwards. So today I'm going to tell you what is self-love. Let's start there. How it will help you get unstuck or get this clarity that you need in your life. And how it will give you the tools for you to take action on your dreams and go after the things that you want. So I'm going to share some slides with you and we're going to learn something today. All right, share. Just wanna make sure. Yeah, perfect. And there. All right. So, how to get unstuck with self-love? As I said, my name is Catalina. I am a beautiful Colombian woman, and yes, I say that from a place of self-love. And I am a self-love coach. I have been coaching all this year in 2019. And right now I am just sharing knowledge that I think it's powerful. And yes, that's who I am. If you want to know more, then send me a message. All right, so let's start with what is self-love. I have run this workshop a couple of times in different cities. And I always ask people, what is love? And people always say it's this wanting or this desire of wishing that someone is well, that someone is happy, that someone is safe, that someone is okay, right? That is what pure love is. It is completely unselfish. It is completely unconditional. It is all about genuinely wishing that someone is good, even if it's without you. That is what is love for me as well. And that feeling of happiness when you see them. So self-love is having that desire and that wish for yourself. I wish myself good. I wish myself happiness. I wish myself fulfillment. I wish myself all the beautiful things because I genuinely know that I deserve them, just like any other being in planet Earth. So a more specific definition of self-love is the mindful regard for one's own well-being and happiness. So there's very wide words, like words that people just throw in your face without meaning in this definition. But these are actually very powerful words, and we're going to go through them little by little. Mindfulness, well-being, and happiness. What does that mean? Mindfulness, sorry. It's a term that has been getting a lot of attention, and it's actually a little bit of a trend these days because it is a really positive way of changing your life. Mindfulness is the human ability to live in the present moment. What does that mean? That we are not dwelling on the past or stressing about the future. We tune that muscle that helps us be here in the present moment, right here, right now. No dwelling on the past, thinking, why didn't he love me? Why didn't I do that? Or stressing about the future. What am I going to do for dinner tonight? What is going to be of my life? We live here in the present moment. Right here, right now, we take action on our dreams. Right here, right now, I have the power of my life. We work with mindfulness and self-love. So it is a state of awareness and consciousness where you are here. When you experience depression, it is you being stuck in the past. When you experience anxiety, it is you stressing over the future. With mindfulness, you experience joy because you are here in the present moment. You perceive the moment as it is, and you realize that right here, right now, you have everything you need to be happy. You have air in your lungs, you have sunshine, you have the friends that are in your life, the family that you have, the life that you have. Anything that you need is here in the present moment. And when you go through the gate of mindfulness, you can see beautiful things in your life. That's why we work with mindfulness in self-love. The next part of the definition is well-being. And I define this with the most strong dictionaries from the English-speaking language. Collins Dictionary says it's a state of being content, healthy, or successful. Oxford says a state of being comfortable, happy, or healthy. And the World Health Organization, the WHO, is the state in which every individual realizes his or her potential, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and efficiently, and is able to make a contribution. So they touch on a lot of subjects here: happiness, success, productivity, making a contribution. So overall, I say that this is a state of balance. Well-being is a state in which you can take care of yourself as well as contributing to others, where you can have a balance of every aspect of your life and you can manage every one of them, where you don't neglect any area of your life because they're all of the same importance. The last part of self-love is happiness, that I define as a state of joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. The joy of being alive, there's that title. For perfectionists, please don't look at it. Satisfaction and fulfillment, the satisfaction of doing what you love, the fulfillment of just providing to others, of being of service. So this is a very strong definition for me because it gives you all the responsibility to take care of your well-being and your happiness, because you are, one, in the present moment, two, taking the actions that you have control over, three, you're taking care of every aspect in your life in a balanced way. There's no thing that is more important than the other. It is a well-rounded way of living. That's why it's well-being. Everything is okay, well-being. And happiness, that I think that's the purpose of our life, to experience happiness and joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. So in general, we could define self-love as the set of habits or practices that you establish in order to improve your well-being, your state of balance, and to fulfill your core needs. All of this with the purpose of finding happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment. Who doesn't want to be happy? Who doesn't want to be satisfied? Who doesn't want to be fulfilled? And who doesn't want to be well? Who doesn't want to be safe and comfy, and also feel that life is interesting and joyful and full of flavors? Who doesn't want that? Self-love is the way to get to that, because you take care of yourself. So how do we know what we need to get to that state of happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment? What if I told you that you already know that? You were born knowing what you need and what you want and who you need to become. When you are born, you are in your purest form. You are this core bliss ball that knows everything that he or she is, everything that he or she wants. And you are just this little bit of happiness, little bit of universe that knows everything that they need, that you need, that he or she needs to be happy. So you are born having a purpose, which is to be yourself, to be whole, to be who you are. You are born with a set of skills and talents. There are people that are born with these gorgeous voices and they can sing. People that are born with this flavor for dance. People that are born for this ability for organization, for numbers, right? Everybody is born with different set of skills. Everybody is born with a set of passions. There are kids that they are born and they're already looking at cars and they're so passionate about it. And all the kids that see dolls and they're like, dolls are so cool, man. And you know, this set of passions that are so real and so true to you when you are born, that they are pure. They are who you are. And you also have a set of interests. There are kids that couldn't be bothered looking at a tree, but they love balls. Or they couldn't be bothered looking at a doll, but they love swings, right? They are interested for different things. And as you grow, you also develop these interests. So the core you, the one that is beneath, like in here, already knows everything that you are, that you should become. So what happened? Like, how did we get disconnected from this knowledge of who we are and what we need to do? Well, this is what happened. Society happened and our parents happened. So this is normal for everyone. We live in communities and we are like SpongeBob, like sponges. When we are growing up, we receive every single bit of information as truth. Why? Because kids, they know, as the reptilian brain, which is the survival mode, they know that in order to survive, they depend on their carers. They depend on those heroes that they see, mom and dad, and the heroes around them, uncles, aunts, grandparents, their teachers, the carers. So they know that in order to belong and to survive, they need to be loved by them. Therefore, they adapt themselves to the beliefs of those carers. So, for example, dad could have a certain perspective about life, mom could have a different perspective of life, and we all develop different ways of seeing the world through what our parents told us. So, we could experience pain in our childhood when our parents see things that we are doing naturally that do not align with who they are or how they see the world. For example, if you love singing, right? And you were really good at it when you were growing up, you were very interested, very passionate about it, and you didn't even know all these things, you just did it because it came natural to you. And perhaps your father grew up thinking that singing is annoying because his dad told him so. His dad told him when he was growing up that singing was annoying and that he would annoy the neighbors. So then he passes on that knowledge to you, and because you want to be loved and cared for, you take that as a truth. And then you experience pain when you are being your true self. For example, mom could say, you need to be thin because nobody loves a chubby girl. And that's just not, it's not true, but this is how mom sees the world. And then she passes on this information to you and you take it as true because you want to be cared and loved by her, right? So not just mom and dad, and this is normal. Parents are human, they are flawed, they're just like us. They need to do their own healing. This is just normal, but this is just what happens. This is why we disconnect from the knowledge of who we are. Also, society and marketing campaigns, they appear and they told us that we need to look this way, that we need to be thin and blonde, depending on our culture, of course, that we need to weigh a certain quantity, that we need to have certain type of body, that we need to follow certain jobs, that we need to follow certain career paths because some of them are more successful than others. We are told that we should aim to have a lot of money and every year have more and more of it. We're told that we should have a family, that we should get married and have kids because that is the path of happiness. This is what we're told happiness is. So then we disconnect from our true, real definition of who we are and what happiness is. And then we start building these ideas of what happiness should be and what we should be doing in order to attain it. And this is just how society is built, and there's no control over how it happens from us because we were growing up. However, we do have control over how we heal and how we perceive those beliefs in the present moment. So through this, sorry, something in my eye, there. So through these beliefs that people share with you when you are growing up, you form an idea of who you are, a new idea, separate from your core. So this is no longer what is shown, even though it's still there. We show different things. So this is who we are with a little bit of magic, with our set of interests, passions, and talents, and our attributes, and our, who we are. But then the things that we're told that cause this pain, they start to incorporate beliefs in our minds that we take as true. A very clear example for me that I can talk about now is my curly hair. When I was growing up in Colombia, it was very typical for women to straighten their hair, and it still happens. And I had this belief that curly hair was ugly, that curly hair was not healthy, wasn't beautiful. So I grew up wanting to be straight, to have a straight hair, and I would straighten my hair a lot until I said, you know what, I value my sleeping. I really like to sleep a little bit more. I want to embrace my hair the way it is. So I faced the pain that I was told as a child around my hair. I healed that, and as a result, I became a little bit closer to who I am, to that core and pure self that was me, that is mind, body, and spirit. So when we face this pain, we stop showing this to the world. We start showing a little bit more genuinely, a little bit more true to who we are. And going through each one of these layers unravels something different out of you, something that you didn't know you had, something that you reconnect with. Going through this pain, because these limiting beliefs are just pain that you experienced when you were being yourself. When you were showing yourself as you were, then society told you differently, and then you created these beliefs that were not true. They were just what others thought was true. When you go through this, you will experience pain, and it is a difficult task to do because you will be facing pain that you haven't faced for many years. However, when you do decide to do it, you will unravel little bits of information that will tell you who this is, who this core be yourself center is. What is in there? What is the magic hidden under all those layers of self-doubt and self-criticism? And that is what self-love is. You mindfully set habits in your life so you can be well, mind, body, and spirit, going through these layers of limiting beliefs and self-doubt that are hiding the real you from the world. Every little one of these lines, when you heal it and when you get rid of it and you decide this is no longer serving me, this out there changes and we show up to the world in different light, embracing that part of ourselves that we have unraveled. And that is why self-love is called a journey, because we could have 1,000 of these limiting beliefs, but each one of them is such a joy to get free from, because you unravel a little piece of magic of who you are. So as a coach and working with clients one-on-one in this year 2019, I have developed this 3-step method for you to implement self-love habits in your life and take action on your dreams. The first one is heal, second one is reconnect, and the third one is inspire. So in the heal section, we will face the wounds of our childhood. We'll face the fears that were holding us back when we were kids and that may continue to hold us back today. We will face the limiting beliefs, that harsh inner critic, the negative self-talk that tells you that you can't do things, that those layers of self-doubt that are holding you back. These are things that we need to face in order to unravel our purpose in life, which is to be ourselves. But what does that mean? That it's hidden in us, right? We already know it. It's inside us. But we need to heal to go through that, to find it. Then we reconnect. When we heal, we unravel a little piece of magic, as I said. You reconnect with your inner magic. You reconnect with what you're passionate about, with your interests, and with your strengths. You reconnect with that inner goddess or inner god that you are, and you embrace him or her so badly that you feel empowered to take action on your dreams, which take us to the third step, which is to inspire. Inspire yourself and inspire others. Then you take inspired action. Here you take inspired action on your dreams with an actionable plan, with confidence and lots of self-love. Lots of habits that help you take care of your life, of your mind, your body, your spirit, and as a result, you can also inspire others and serve others. So happiness is all about being good with yourself and also contributing to others. My belief is that, and what I'm trying to inspire everyone to do, is that every single person in the world has a little bit of magic, has this amazingness that is waiting to be uncovered and to serve the world in a certain way. And those that are courageous enough to go through these limiting beliefs will change the world. Everyone has that power. Everyone has that little bit of magic, that set of tools, that set of awesomeness that is going to serve the world in the way it needs it. However, those brave enough to face these fears, these doubts, this inner criticism, are going to be able to unravel that magic. Here, in our external part, we are comfortable because we are comfortable being who we are. We are not happy, but we are safe. And this is what's keeping us stuck, right? This is how this video is about, how to get unstuck through self-love. And in the way that we show up to the world, we are safe and we're okay, even though we experience pain, but we're not happy. We are not fulfilled. We are not satisfied. We're not taking care of ourselves. It is only until we go through these layers that we start to unravel our inner magic. So, if you are ready to unravel your inner magic, to go through those beliefs, to face them, to reconnect with that inner power, that inner goddess or god that you have, then I will be inviting you to connect with me on a call to see if we are suitable to work together in the self love quest, which is a 3 month program, 12 weeks, 90 days, in which we will um, do each one of the steps, heal, reconnect, and inspire in order to take actions on your dreams. So the self-love quest will help you unravel your inner magic. It will help you establish habits of self-love that will serve you not only this year, but for the rest of your life. It will help you heal the wounds that are holding you back. So it will help you face the fears that you have for your life. And overall, it will empower you to discover that little bit of awesomeness that you have, that you need to serve the world. Because you are not here randomly. You are here to serve an amazing mission. Everyone has it. And if you are ready to go through the pain, because I'm not gonna lie, it is painful. It is painful to go through these limiting beliefs. But if you're ready to face your fears and unravel them and face it with courage and tell them you are not going to stop me from being the best version of myself and building my best life, then let's connect on a call. I will leave you with some videos of some amazing women that have already gone through the process and that have unraveled amazing beauty within them, and that yes, have inspired me as well to continue in this journey of spreading the self-love power to the world. So yes, that is my invitation to you. Let's connect in a call to see if we're suitable to work in January 2020 with the self-love quest, where we will be working for 3 months in your healing, reconnection, and inspiration. If you're ready, click the link in this page and book a call with me, and I'll connect with you really soon. I'll leave you with some testimonials, and I'm excited for this. If this was of value, let me know. I would love to hear that, because I think that this model is really powerful, and it really helped me understand how much healing I have actually done in my life and how I am able to heal, reconnect, and inspire myself to help others do the same. So yes, that's my invitation to you. Thank you so much for sharing, for being here, for being present, for being amazing, and I hope to see you really soon. I'll leave you with the videos.
Hola, buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Mi nombre es Mónica.
Well, I was kind of going through some things in my personal life that made me pretty unhappy, especially to do with relationships, relationship breakdowns, heartbreak, all that kind of stuff. And then I saw on Instagram Catalina. I didn't know who she was, but she put an ad up for a workshop, a free workshop that she was running in North Melbourne, and it was about the topic of self-love. And before that, I had never heard anything about self-love, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go and check it out and see what it's about. And I went, and that was the beginning of my self-love journey.
Fui a Bali y creo que Bali cambió completamente el amor hacia el universo y me abrió los ojos donde tenía que empezar a hacer algo por mí. Yo ya había encontrado a Cata, pero de vuelta a Bali la contacté y fue un abrir de ojos impresionante porque necesitaba amarme, creo yo.
Well, I went to Catalina's workshop on self-love. It was a free 2-hour workshop, and I learnt so much there, and I learnt so many things about myself and about self-love. And I saw that Catalina was giving coaching sessions, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. I think I will learn a lot from her, and yeah, and that's how it all started.
Su mente abierta, su, creo que la capacidad de hacerme sentir que no era juzgada. Su sabiduría, su energía, siento que su energía es muy positiva y ella inspira, transmite muchísima energía positiva.
So much. She has helped me. I can't even say how much she has helped me through so many things going on in my life. She's so good at what she does. She's inspired me to believe in myself, to build confidence, to be a strong, independent woman. And, you know, I'm working on that every single day, and it's getting better and better. And it's all thanks to her. So, yeah, I'm very grateful to her for what she's done for me.
A valorarme, a perdonarme, a quererme, a hablarme con compasión, a ser empática, pensar que lo que me digo yo me lo digan otras personas, que soy fuerte, que puedo, que puedo hacer las cosas.
I've become a more stronger and independent woman, more sure of myself, have more self-belief and more self-love. I know what I deserve, and I know I'm enough, and I know my worth. So yeah, I have changed so much. I've just got so much more confident than I was before. Yeah, it's just incredible.
Dejar de ser dura conmigo misma, a enfocarme en lo que quiero, a poner calendarios, ponerse metas, a tratar de sacar los pensamientos de la cabeza. Soy mucho más positiva, creo mucho más en mí.
Absolutely do it without a doubt. I have been telling all my friends about her. I've been telling them to get onto her coaching sessions. You can book them online really easily, and the first call is free. So definitely jump on there and do that. You won't regret it. It'll be the best decision you made in your life. I cannot put into words how grateful I am for what Catalina has done for me, and I would recommend her highly to everybody. She knows a lot about all different topics, and she says things in a way that, I don't know, gives you a different perspective on things, things you haven't thought of before. And I don't know, I found speaking with her really healing as well. Like, she has a way of saying things that makes you think about it in a different way than you would previously, and it's just so helpful. Really highly recommend her.
Siempre la recomiendo, no necesito, la recomiendo siempre porque creo que es una mujer increíble. Su energía, o sea, su energía es genial. Genial, genial, genial. O sea, yo creo que hoy en día necesitamos energía y amor y positividad y ella lo entrega a 100%. Tienen ahí una herramienta en sus manos para lograr cosas súper grandes y que la aprovechen, o sea, a la que va a trabajar con ella que la aproveche.
So just thank you so much for everything you've done for me. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to working with you in the future.
Creo que es súper importante cuando nos duele el estómago ir a ver un doctor, cuando algo no va bien en nuestra cabeza, es súper importante alguien profesional. No quiere decir que estamos locos o que estamos... Creo que si todos tuviéramos la posibilidad de que un especialista nos guíe, este mundo estaría tan bien. Sacar nuestros traumas de la cabeza, nuestros pensamientos negativos, es súper importante para avanzar porque eso es lo que nos detiene en la vida o nos hace accionar, tener reacciones buenas o malas. Creo que es importante tener a alguien que nos guíe porque el amigo no es especialista, los papás no son los especialistas de la vida, ellos no saben, eh, el compañero de trabajo tampoco, alguien que se está tomando el tiempo de estudiar, de aprender para lograr tus sueños y tus metas. Creo que tener un especialista de la cabeza va a lograr la felicidad en el mundo. Eso, muchas gracias, que ojalá que les sirva a todos. Buena energía para todos.